Hi everyone, that's Dorota International nail artist and educator here, and I have prepared a beautiful flower design for you. Have a preview of it in here. Flowers is my favorite theme to paint, and I hope you really enjoy watching this tutorial. If you do recreate this look, hashtag Dorota Palicka on other social medias, as I would love to see your work. Also, if you're new in here, hit the subscribe button, as there is lots of tutorials coming up every Monday, Wednesdays and Saturdays. Let's start! Another fun design for you to do it. This time like really quick, but I think it looks pretty and it's easy as well. So I've got my tips ready in here, and today we are going to play with those brushes. So we've got them on the website as well, and there's an ombre brush as well, because you guys asked quite a lot about it. And then I have picked those three, so they are having different ends, and I will show you what you can create it using them. We will use the gel paints because they are so highly pigmented and they are fantastic. And I choose the red and a white. So we are just going to grab a scoop of it with the mixing spatula. So just put one. And I've got quite a few ideas jumping in my head at the moment as well. And after I have done one tip, I thought like, oh, I'm going to try something else in it. So I will show you a few different variation of those kind of designs. Okay, clean the spatula. And then let's start having a fun. So my tips are buffed, and if you would do this design on a client, you would just paint it white and then buff it so you've got matte surface. You could apply the matte top coat as well. I do prefer buffing. So let's try first of all this brush out, and that's a brush which has like 3 different lengths. I'm going to mix my paint, but mix it kind of pretty messy, so I don't want to mix it like into a nice pink. I want to have a tiny bit of red, tiny bit of white, and just like not properly mixed. Okay, so I'm just picking up this mixture. You can see it, I don't have a lot of product on my brush, and then I'm going to paint some flower. I want to do it more on the top and then maybe some smaller ones on the bottom. So what I'm doing is I'm just dragging the brush, and that's it. I've got first petal. The painting flowers wasn't easier with this technique. Like, it's so easy and so quick to do it. But all idea about it is to have those mixed color paints, so you can really create beautiful flowers done this way. I'm going to squeeze in one more petal just on the side in there. And if I want to squeeze a tiny one, then I'm using just a side of the brush. Okay, I'm picking up another paint set, and then just paint another petal. And you can see it, I'm working like a little bit with the side if I want to do it small petal. If I want to do it larger petal, like here, I'm going to place a larger one. I would work more with the entire brush, and then I've got a slightly bigger petal. You can also go over it, and look how pretty it looks. Absolutely fantastic, like, and very easy to paint those flowers. After we have painted, we are going to give them a cook. So just let's cure it, and I'm going to cure it 60 seconds. On this one, I'm just going to swap and do a different brush. So clean this one. And this brush has like 2 ends. So I'm going to pick up again quite a nice messy mixture on my brush, and then we are going to paint another flower there. So you can see the petals are kind of created on their own, so easy. And then I can go over it, just so we've got those nice kind of color mixture there. But when you're going over it, make sure you kind of go the same directions than your previous petals. Okay, so I have created another flower. I'm going to cook it. And then the third brush, it is quite similar actually. I love this one probably the most from all of them. It creates a really nice shape petals. So let's do it. I quite like the ones from the top, so I'm going to do it on the top again. I'm pressing quite decent, and you can see it what kind of petals you can create with this one. And it looks quite, oh, didn't pick up enough paint. It looks quite complicated, the way it paints the petals. Look at this beauty, like, I mean, that's my favorite one. It paints absolutely fantastic flowers. Just a one stroke of the brush. And then I'm just going to pick up tiny bit more white so the petals looks more real. And go over it in some places. I'm so in love with this one. It looks so pretty. But to make our life much happier, we are going to use some Aurora pigment. And what is awesome, because we have put it on the matte background, I don't have to worry that the Aurora is going to stick in other places. First of all, this is a chrome pigment, so chrome pigments works on the no wipe top gel, but they also do stick into the sticky surface. They are just having a slightly different effect. So that's what I'm going to do it. I'm just going to wrap them in over the inhibition layer of the gel which we have used. The art gels, those ones, they've got a very little inhibition layer. I wouldn't do it maybe with the gel polish, because then the pigment could probably transfer all over with the extra inhibition layer, which could move on the sides. But because this one is having a very little inhibition layer, we can use it. And look how pretty it looks like. So remove the egg. It's fantastic. Remove the excess of it and then put it over this one. That might look quite interesting because we've got stronger colors and lighter colors. So let's check this out as well. That's so pretty. Okay, I'm using those soft dust brush and they are fantastic for removing the excess of the pigments. That's really nice. We could, you know what, guys, I'm gonna do is I will just go and pick up one more scoop and just touch it up inside with the white color. Let's do it with the lighter color. So clean my brush. And now I'm going with the lighter color. So mainly I've got almost white. And I'm just going to add some petals inside it. So one petal, second petal, third, fourth, and there we are. So it will be like a double flower. Let's cure it as well. And I love this one. This looks so like, I feel almost like it will be even shame to put the Aurora, because you can see almost the veins in the petals. Absolutely fantastic. And actually we could do, on this one, I feels like let's do it one more. I shouldn't be overthinking the designs, because then I'm just coming up with another idea. So I'm going to squeeze small one in there, again in a much lighter color, and another one just in there in a much lighter color. Just 2 extra petals there. And let's cook it too. Okay, clean the brushes so they don't cure with the light. Clean the fingers, you don't want to have excess product on your hands. That's really not good. That's it, cooked. I'm curing 60 seconds, and then we are going to wrap this pigment over this one. I love it. I love it so much. It's kind of, oh my goodness, that's so pretty. Like really, really pretty. Let's put it on the side and then do it on the last one. So here the pigment will look different on the white. I should cook it just slightly longer, because you can see it isn't as shiny on the white because I didn't wait long enough. And obviously the chromes don't like too sticky surface. So I should wait just a couple seconds longer and cure it longer. You will get a better results. Okay, but let's decorate those flowers. So as I was designing it, as I have finished this one, I thought, you know what, it would be actually nice to maybe put a tiny bit of those gold flakes somewhere. So I'm using a drop of the base gel on the side. I'm going to try it on the one nail and then see it if I'm gonna like it. And then take the small flake. I'm not going to like it because it didn't work. I'm just going to clean my brush. It does prefer to stick to the mixing palette. There we are. So the reason why it did, yes, I love it. I love it. So I'm trying to do it in a leaf shape.
It looks like the leaf.
Yeah, it looks like a leaf. Yes, it does look like a leaf. So you've got one leaf in here. It's actually quite difficult. Oh gosh, I'm losing my voice. See, guys, I'm trying to shout to the microphone so you can guys really nicely hear it. And another leaf, I need to place it there. So first of all, I need a base for it to work. And then let's do another leaf. And then I need to, for a balance, I need to place something on the top. So, but it will be just one leaf there. Yeah, I love it actually. I do really love it. And I'm trying to shape it into the leaf shape as well. There we are. Yes, we've got gold leaves. Pretty. Once we have done gold leaves, we are going to paint some base in the middle of the flowers. And again, I've got some new stuff. Guys, we've got so much cool stuff on the web. Like everything is on the website as well. So just to give you an idea how you could use it. So those gold studs, I love them as well. I'm just going to pick up those rounded part. Let's turn it the right way. If you don't have it, you could use a caviar beads as well instead. But I think it looks pretty because it creates a beautiful middle of the flower. And then since we have used Aurora pigment, we are going to stick those pearl in there as well. So like lots of pretty stuff. I'm picking up the smallest possible one just so I can squeeze it in there. Drop more of the base gel. Ideally, I should cure the ring first and then put this one over it. Ideally, I should do what I should do. Okay, and then this way we've got a beautiful middle. I'm going to cook it. Then do similar on this one. I love this one. This is my favorite one. Like, it's so pretty. I don't want to break it too much, so gosh, Dorota, do I want this gold? I don't. I don't want this gold. I think I like it the way it is. And the only way I could see the gold is there. So what I'm doing is I'm just placing a tiny wee flakes around it. But I don't want to take away from the design because I love this one. It's so pretty. Like very tiny ones. I feel like those gold leaf gives a luxury finish to it. May I'm so sorry, guys. Make sure you apply it really nice and flat so it doesn't stick out. I really love them. Like, that's my favorite one. Okay, so the next one is the center for the flower. Grab a few. 1, 2. This one is so pretty, the top one. Actually, both those ones are both pretty. I'm going to do it the way I should do it. So flash cure it. And then here I could easily do the leaves as well. So where I can do the leaves? I can do the leaves here, like going this way. So I'm just shaping it into the leaf shape with my brush. I've got one, and here I need second. Actually, shaping it into the leaves isn't an easy task. Okay, and then that's enough. base gel. I cannot wait to show you the full finished look, because once we put the top coat over the Aurora, things looks even prettier. Okay, here I'm going to do a smaller one. And then freeze it. A drop of the base gel, so a decent one. And what I like about this design is like you don't need like a super skills to be able to do it. Cook it. Oh no! Very messy. And on the small one, I had some previous set of the pearls, which was tiny. So I'm just going to grab those tiny one. Cook it. This one is finished. We just need to put the top coat. Oh, this one is done as well. And the other one is done as too. Oh, okay, that was super quick. I'm just going to pull the things away so I don't make a bigger mess. And then we are going to, I actually like this one. I didn't like it as much before we have put all the things. But now with those gold leaf and the finished look with the Aurora and all, I think it looks so pretty. I'm applying also very decent amount of the top coat. You can put the top coat over the pearls as well. I usually don't put the top coat over the gems, but I do put it over the pearls and the gold studs. Okay, I'm very happy with this one. And you can see it, how nicely it shines through it. I will show you the zoomed in look anyway. I love those close-up of the designs because I think that's just actually all pretty. The other one is missing those gold leaf, definitely. The first one I did it, so let's do it top coat in there. Okay, very decent amount. Look what I'm doing with the top coat. I'm picking up a larger scoop and I'm just going like and placing it over the gold so it can encapsulate it better. And the last one, the one which I liked it the most before doing anything on it, is so pretty with Aurora. It just feels like it gives a different dimension to those designs. Okay, again, decent amount of the top coat. So pretty. Let's cure it and then I can show you the final. Now this one feels so empty. I need to do something to it because it does really feel empty. You can see it, guys, by adding those tiny bit of something is making a really big change to the entire design. So the first one is ready. Let me place it there. Yes, you can see the difference. So much nicer with this gold leaf. So does this one. And the last one. They're not fully cured. A 60 seconds cure. I always speed up the things for the camera, guys. There we are. I think they look fantastic. Let's see it. How shiny they are as well. I'm going to zoom it crazy, just so you can see it and feels them kind of the same way. I hope you have really enjoyed this easy design and sending you glittery hugs. Bye for now.